testosterone. It can be low sperm count, it can be inability to hold an erection, it can be prostate problem. With a male, low sperm count can be a symptom. Prostate problems. Prostate problems is a result of a hormonal imbalance.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill has suggested that serious male problems are caused by hormone imbalance. How about a man? What signs of an imbalance in hormones does a man experience? It could be a low sperm count, an erection that won't last, or prostate issues. Men's testosterone levels may be the cause of several issues. And in this video, I'll talk about this subject. To have the testosterone levels of a 20-year-old once a week. Are you having trouble connecting with your lover or losing interest in intimacy? Do you notice that your arousal and impulsive urges have decreased? If you can relate to these indicators, you're not the only one. Recent research indicates that men with low testosterone have a startling 60% increased risk of cardiovascular disease and a worse quality of life. This is a major health risk that could affect every part of your life, not simply a small annoyance. What if I told you there was a revolutionary method to boost your testosterone levels and bring back your youthful energy that you could use just once a week? Keep watching, because I'll reveal the precise dietary combo in this video that will restore your testosterone levels to levels comparable to a 20-year-old. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. For here is where the key to unmatched vitality lies, and if you miss it, you'll miss the opportunity to restore your health and vigor. This is about changing your life, not simply about feeling better. Watch now, and together, let's go back in time.
From progesterone, testosterone is made, and from progesterone, the adrenal hormones are made. I'm going to explain the monthly cycle like a dance, because it is like a dance. Different players come onto the stage at different times of the month. And progesterone's nickname is happy hormone. What's the old saying? Happy wife, happy life. You know, when you've got a happy lady who's running the home, the whole family is happy. We've got a lot of unhappy ladies because of a hormonal imbalance. Estrogen is the other player in the dance of the hormones. And estrogen's going to be wearing a red dress. And estrogen's role in the body is that of a cell proliferator. In other words, causing massive cell growth. So it is estrogen that causes the skinny young girl to develop into a beautiful, shapely woman. But if that beautiful, shapely woman gets out of shape, it's usually because of the estrogen has remained high, and we're going to look at why that is so. I liken estrogen to good slave, bad master. How we love our fires in the middle of winter, but you know, fire can get out of control and burn a whole town down. We can't function without water, and how we love diving into a stream in a hot weather, but floods can come and wipe out a town. So that's why I say I liken estrogen to fire and water. Good slave, necessary slave, but bad master. So estrogen isn't bad, it's only when it's out of control, as you can see, as you will see in this presentation. So let's look at the monthly cycle. It's a 28-day cycle, and day one is the day a woman begins to menstruate. Day one of the monthly cycle, her
Pumpkin seeds. Dr. Barbara O'Neill asked, so are pumpkin seeds really effective in boosting and maintaining testosterone levels in men? During one of her lectures, imagine a little seed with incredible power. That is exactly what pumpkin seeds offer. Zinc is abundant in pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, and is essential for sustaining testosterone levels. Pumpkin seeds provide about 7 milligrams of zinc per quarter cup serving, or 63% of the adult required daily intake. On the other hand, a lot of American diets are deficient in this important mineral, which might have a bad effect on testosterone production. Zinc is crucial for hormone health, according to scientific research. In contrast to males with normal zinc levels, individuals with zinc deficiencies had testosterone levels that were significantly lower, up to 50% lower. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. As per the statement of a health writer, Zinc plays a crucial function in promoting testosterone production in the tests by stimulating the creation of luteinizing hormone, or LH. Try lightly toasting pumpkin seeds to get the most value from them. They taste better after roasting, and the minerals become more bioavailable. You can incorporate them into your morning muesli or sprinkle them over salads. However, use caution as excessive intake can result in zinc toxicity. It is best to consume no more than a quarter cup per day. While you contemplate these small seeds, consider another potent meal that has an unexpected effect on testosterone levels and has the rich, delicious crunch of nuts. Have you looked at how amazing Brazil nuts are for raising testosterone levels?
For worms, keep the colon clean. You might need to do some colon cleansing because worms will only live in a colon that's not working well. I almost said dirty colon, and you might say, Barbara, all colons are dirty. That's right. The waste is coming out. But when a person is eating a lot of sugar, a lot of wheat, a lot of refined foods and meat, this encourages the growth of worms. But on a vegetarian diet, when the person is eating a plant-based diet and they're evacuating 2 times a day if they're eating 2 meals, 3 times a day if they're eating 3 meals, can you see there isn't really ground for the worms to live? Now, worms hate garlic. And you know what also worms hate? Is pumpkin seeds. So for worms, eat pumpkin seeds as the first thing that goes into your mouth at breakfast. There's something in the pumpkin seeds that the worms hate. And then raw garlic. So how do you take the raw garlic? You can mix the raw garlic with a little bit of olive oil and put it on your sourdough toast, or you can squeeze the raw or crushed garlic into your beans or your tofu, or you can mix it in a little water and just throw it down.
Brazil nuts. Selenium, an amazing vitamin found in Brazil nuts that is nearly as uncommon in the American diet as high testosterone, is something that most people are unaware of. 95.9 micrograms of selenium, about double the daily recommended dosage for men, may be found in a single Brazil nut. Yes, just one nut, yet it packs an unparalleled amount of selenium compared to other foods. It's not pure conjecture that selenium and testosterone are related. Greater selenium intake was found to be positively connected with both greater testosterone levels and improved sperm quality in a 2013 Harvard Medical School study. How is selenium regulated? By shielding the leading cells in your tests from oxidative stress, it promotes the generation of testosterone. These are the cells that produce testosterone, and they can't work to their maximum potential if selenium levels are low. Even more concerning is the possibility of major long-term effects from selenium deficiency, such as decreased fertility and an elevated risk of prostate cancer. Although selenium is essential, there is a hidden risk. Too much of it can be poisonous. Over 400 micrograms of selenium consumed daily may result in major health issues. Because of this, experts advise limiting your intake of Brazil nuts to no more than 1 or 2 per week. This will allow you to maintain healthy levels of selenium without going overboard. Do you have a secret tip? Selenium absorption is improved when Brazil nuts are eaten with a small amount of fat, such as olive oil. It's an easy but efficient technique to make the most of each and every nut. After savoring the buttery, rich texture of Brazil nuts, consider a root that has been utilized for millennia to increase testosterone levels and enhance energy.
Now these are 4 cells, and these are 4 estrogen receptor sites on the cell. So this one is the xenoestrogen, and xenoestrogen is 20,000 times stronger than the plant. So there's the plant there. So, sorry, I've made a mistake there. That's human. So how big is xenoestrogen? It's huge. And this is zearalenone. And it's 1,000 times stronger than the human. So it's about this big. Well, how big's human? Human estrogen's that big. And it's 20,000 times stronger than the plant. So how big's the plant? The plant is only a tiny little thing that just slips into the receptor site like that. So where do you find the plant's estrogens? You find the plant estrogens in red clover, in some greens, in soy. And this plant estrogen, because it's a plant, it comes to the receptor site and it knocks. Excuse me, can I come in? And the cell says, no, we've got enough. So you know what the plant estrogen does? Sits in the receptor site, protecting that receptor site from these two guys who are the nasties. A plant chemical called indoles. And these indoles stimulate highway 2 and inhibit highway 16. So it can be very simple of just eating the cabbage family every day. So that might be broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, kale, bok choy, and of course cabbage. High estrogen opposes thyroid function. So people that have a thyroid problem, it can be a hormonal imbalance, and people that have a thyroid problem, they need to be cautious of raw brassica. Raw brassica or raw cabbage family contain goitrogens, and goitrogens inhibit thyroid function. So if someone's got underactive thyroid gland, they need to cook all their cabbage family, because cooking disarms the goitrogens. If someone has a hyperthyroidism, hyperactive thyroid, go for the raw cabbages because you want to slow that thyroid down.
Maca root. The well-known Andean adaptogen Maca root has amazing effects for testosterone levels and general health. Maquenes and macamides, two special chemicals found in this root, enhance hormone balance and endocrine function. These chemicals are abundant in a typical serving of 3 grams of Maca root powder, and research like that, which was published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, indicates that Maca can considerably increase testosterone levels and improve sexual function. Although Maca root doesn't directly raise testosterone, it does assist regulate hormones by activating the pituitary and hypothalamus, 2 important endocrine system organs. This adaptogenic herb supports increased testosterone levels indirectly by reducing stress and regulating hormone production. Maca root has been shown to significantly increase libido and sexual performance in a study published in Menopause, indicating its efficacy in promoting hormonal health. For best effects, add Maca root to smoothies, muesli, or baked products as part of your regular routine. Selecting gelatinized Maca guarantees improved absorption and effectiveness because it is more easily digested. The mildly nutty flavor of this root lends itself to a variety of recipes. If the hormonal advantages of Maca root have caught your attention, you'll be shocked at how much of an influence a small bitter ingredient can have on your testosterone levels.
Well, they've got a problem, and that is it's liquid. So we've got to make it solid. So what they do is they saturate it with hydrogen ions, and that causes one of the hydrogen atoms to flip over to the other side, which now means the double bond's gone. And to be able to saturate it with hydrogen ions, they have to use a catalyst, and the catalyst is usually aluminium. That's probably the most common catalyst. And I think most people are aware of the link between aluminium and damage in the brain. Now we've got a solid fat. That's a very dangerous fat. In fact, it's only 1 molecular structure short of plastic. And when margarine comes into the body says, I do not recognize you. And so what it does, it quickly has to either store it. We're talking about lipomas before, you know, those fatty lumps that people are getting in their body. It's basically, well, there are a few theories, but one theory is that the body can't get rid of the poisons quickly enough, so it just binds it up in a little fatty lump. Skin cancer rates have risen since people have been eating margarine. It is a proven fact that macular degeneration is caused by margarine. You see, the fine mechanisms in the eyes, in the ears, in the brain they love this omega-3, but if you're not giving it the omega-3, it's just got to use whatever's available. There is only one margarine that is not made by the hydrogenation of oil, and that is Earth Balance. And Earth Balance is made by
Cacao. Raw cacao is not just a delicious food. It is also a potent source of antioxidants and magnesium, which are necessary for the creation of testosterone. 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder provides approximately 27% of the daily required magnesium consumption. Because it promotes the creation of testosterone and aids in the regulation of hormone balance, magnesium is essential. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism reported on a study that indicated testosterone levels in men with insufficient magnesium levels were as much as 20% lower than those in men with adequate magnesium levels. Supplementing with magnesium can raise levels of testosterone, both free and total. Cacao also contains a lot of flavonols, which are antioxidants that enhance blood flow and reduce blood pressure, 2 things that are essential for healthy sexual function. Add a tablespoon of raw cacao powder to your coffee or smoothies to get some cacao in your diet. A particular recommendation: to make a tasty and health-promoting beverage, combine cacao with almond milk and a little honey. Select unprocessed cacao instead of processed cocoa powder to make sure you're getting the most of the healthful flavonols. Think about how increasing your intake of lean beef will raise your testosterone levels even further. Have you considered this food's potent protein content?
It's solid in the fridge. When I'm in Fiji, it's nearly always liquid because it is hot and so it melts. And you will notice that when you oil pull, it melts in your mouth, doesn't it? One man said, "Oh, I melt the oil in the microwave and then I oil pull. Is that right?" I said, no. The microwave changes the structure. It's, no wonder Russia banned it in 1976. No, I said, put it in your mouth, it'll melt within minutes. So what's the best oil? Well, which body function are you talking about? Because the body uses them all, but it uses them for different processes. To understand that, let's have a look at how digestion handles them. So here is the mouth, here is the esophagus going into the stomach, and here is the liver under your right rib. Actually, that's not quite right because the liver is much larger than the stomach, so we'll actually give it a big hat. Underneath is the gallbladder, and the gallbladder comes down and connects with the neck of the pancreas. There's the pancreas. And there's the pyloric sphincter, which we looked at yesterday. So let's have a look at how digestion deals with these 3 long-chain fatty acids. Not broken down in the mouth, not broken down in the stomach. The only food that's broken down in the stomach is the protein, and it needs that acid to do that. Then the oils come through here, and here's the liver, and underneath the liver is the bile duct that takes the bile away from the gallbladder.
Lean beef. Because lean beef contains high-quality protein and zinc, it is a significant ingredient in testosterone boosters. 3 ounces of lean beef contains about 5 milligrams of zinc, or 33% of the daily required amount. By boosting the luteinizing hormone, LH, which in turn enhances testosterone synthesis, this high quantity of zinc supports the creation of testosterone. According to the Nutrition Research Journal, men's testosterone levels can rise significantly when they consume more zinc from foods like lean beef. Iron and vitamin B12, 2 important minerals that support general health and vitality, are also found in lean beef. Choose grass-fed lean beef to get the most benefits, as it has more omega-3 fatty acids and promotes better hormone balance. Savor lean beef by grilling it or by stir-frying it with veggies. Garlic and rosemary. are two herbs and spices that can be marinated into beef to improve flavor and nutritional value. Let's move on from the flavorful lean beef and see how a common kitchen herb can surprisingly increase testosterone. Have you learned how powerfully garlic affects your hormone levels?
The other day we looked at how glucose burns at 4 calories per gram, whereas fat, it burns at 9 calories per gram. Can you see why the brain loves fat? Because a calorie is a unit of energy, and when we give fat to the brain, it's getting more than twice the units of energy when you eat fat. So the book Stop Alzheimer's Now and Stop Autism Now. Stop Alzheimer's Now is about all adult neurodegeneration. It covers Alzheimer's, dementia, Huntington's chorea, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's. And then Stop Autism Now looks at all childhood neurodegeneration, which is epilepsy and attention deficit syndrome, hyperactivity, definitely autism. In both books he shows if you can get the carbohydrates down and have generous proteins, fibers, good fats, and he says start supplementing with coconut oil. And what happens in the liver breaks down the fat, particularly your short and your medium chain fatty acids. It breaks the fat down to ketones. And the brain loves ketones as fuel. But ketones have been proven to be neurohealers. Ketones.
Garlic. Garlic is a powerful tool for raising testosterone levels, in addition to adding flavor to food. Allicin, a substance that lowers cortisol levels, is the key. Garlic is a useful ally in preserving hormonal balance, since the stress hormone cortisol has the ability to suppress the creation of testosterone. Higher testosterone levels are indirectly supported by allicin's ability to reduce cortisol levels, according to research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Vitamin C and selenium, which are essential for healthy hormones, are also found in garlic. Add garlic to stir-fries, soups, or roast it for a softer taste to incorporate it into your diet. To properly activate the allicin in garlic, smash the cloves and let them sit for a few minutes before cooking. This is a unique cooking tip. This may improve its flavor and health advantages. Add some garlic to your food to increase its flavor and testosterone content. Moving on from the savory smell of garlic, think about the additional benefits of a creamy, high-protein dairy product to your testosterone health.
So you see, fat can be used as a healer. I don't take spoonfuls of coconut oil every day, but if I had any signs of dementia, I think I would start. And by the way, these people that are having 4 teaspoons of coconut oil 3 times a day, they're not dying of heart disease. They're not having strokes, because it's not the fat that causes this. The ketogenic diet's been around since about the 1920s to help conquer neurological problems, and the people on the ketogenic diets aren't dying of heart disease. Because remember, we looked at that, it's not the fat. The fat's not the problem. So what are the dangerous fats? The dangerous fats would be the altered fats. The other dangerous fat is the huge amount of fat that's dumped in the body from the high carbohydrate, high sugar diet, which we also looked at when we looked at the liver. So what are the altered fats? One of the most dangerous altered fats is the margarine. Margarine was introduced in the 1980s to help prevent heart disease. Has it? No. It's made no difference at all. And what's the definition of insanity? To do what you've always done and expect different results? No, it hasn't made any difference at all. Because, as we have learned, it is not fat that causes heart disease. But this is an altered fat. How do they make margarine? Let's say they're going to make it out of flaxseed. Well, they've got a problem, and that is it's liquid. So we've got to make it solid. So what they do is they saturate it with hydrogen ions, And that causes one of the hydrogen atoms to flip over to the other side, which now means the double.
Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is an essential component of a diet that increases testosterone in addition to being a tasty snack. Greek yogurt, which is high in zinc and protein, promotes healthy hormones overall and the creation of testosterone. A serving of Greek yogurt provides 14% of the daily zinc requirement, with about 20 grams of protein and 1.5 milligrams of zinc. Zinc and protein are necessary to keep hormone balance and muscle mass. Greek yogurt is a great option since the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights the connection between better testosterone levels and an adequate protein consumption. Eat Greek yogurt as a snack on its own, or combine it with nuts and fruits to add some extra nutrition to your diet. To avoid added sugars, opt for plain, non-fat Greek yogurt for an added boost. To boost your yogurt's protein content and omega-3 fatty acid content, which further promote hormonal health, try mixing in a spoonful of chia seeds.
Calcium, and that's the refined sugar. So your refined sugar or your refined carbohydrates. But what also leaches the calcium out of the body is caffeine. And so many Americans are having caffeine. No wonder people have got osteoporosis. So they must all stop, and bones need exercise. And what strengthens bones is defying gravity. And the best gravity-defying exercise is your rebounder. That makes for strong bones. Figs, they've got a nice amount. Figs are nice, dried figs. Also sesame seeds. There's more calcium in sesame seeds than I think any other from the vegetable kingdom. And a nice way to have sesame seed is tahini. And a lot of the dressings in your book have tahini in them. Gives a nice creaminess to dressings. I think there's even some puddings that have tahini in them. No.
Combination of foods incorporating a particular nutrient-dense blend of pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts, Maca root, cocoa, lean beef, garlic, and Greek yogurt into your weekly food plan may be an effective way to raise testosterone levels. Each component has special qualities necessary for hormonal health, and when combined, they provide a potent synergy. A nutrient-dense smoothie made with 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of Maca root powder, and a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds is a great way to start the day. Probiotics and protein are important for digestion and general health, and Greek yogurt offers both in large amounts. Powdered Maca root is well known for having adaptogenic qualities that promote hormone balance and assist the body in coping with stress. Rich in zinc and magnesium, pumpkin seeds are essential for the synthesis of testosterone. This smoothie provides a potent blend of ingredients that increase testosterone in addition to accelerating your metabolism. Adding pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts, Maca root, cacao, lean beef, garlic, Greek yogurt, and their potent combination to your diet simply once a week will help you feel like you're in your younger years again. The secret to regaining your health and vitality is to eat these foods that increase testosterone. And there you have it. By incorporating just a few lifestyle changes into your routine, you can naturally boost your testosterone levels and feel revitalized at any age. Whether it's improving your diet, staying active with regular exercise, or managing stress more effectively, these steps are simple but powerful tools for optimizing your hormone health. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more tips and insights for living your healthiest life. And as always, if you have any questions or want to share your journey, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay fit, stay healthy, and keep striving to be the best version of yourself.